Good evening, everybody, and welcome to NSRA's Wednesday Night Thunder, presented by Simbox and Cantrell's Market. I'm your host, Josh Sobel, and alongside me, Tim Hammond. How are you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing great. How about you, Josh?
I'm doing fantastic. We are at North Wilkesboro tonight for race number 7 out of 9 in the NSRA league, and things are getting crazy hairy, as you can tell. You can see the full track here in this static view. Get a nice little size. It's short track racing tonight, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. This is one of my favorite tracks in these cars.
You know, Josh, I'm really. By the way, I can't believe we're already at race 7.
I know.
That's unbelievable. I feel like it was just yesterday we started at Daytona, but here tonight, Jeff Price still your leader, I believe. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, I do believe Jeff Price is still leader. We didn't have a graphic for the standings, but we'll take a look and we'll actually see. But I'm pretty sure Jeff Price is coming into this as the leader still.
Yeah, so, and Jeff is still your leader. He has not won a race, but he has done a fantastic job of, oh, you can see a big mess down the backstretch. A lot of times the guys like to have fun in practice, but this is, I believe, the shortest track we will have been at, other than Dover.
Yeah, that's right.
Dover ended up being a fantastic race, so I hope we can expect the same here tonight. Yeah,
let's hope they can keep it going. But coming into tonight's race, we do have Jeff Price still in the points lead. I want to say he's only 11 points ahead of Bill Edwards in second. JT Poole is only 1 point away from passing Bill for second spot. We have Trevor Shaw tied with Colin Ullery in fourth, both sitting at 212 points, just 10 points away from third. Ben Adams sitting in sixth, gained a spot from last week. Christopher Darling dropped a spot after being involved in a pretty nasty wreck. Stan Halsman is also 8th. Doug Neal, sponsor from Simbox, sitting in 9th. And Andrew Himmelman, who lost 2 spots, again due to last week's race, will round out the top 10. It's a very tight lead. We have first place sitting at 234 points and 10th place sitting at 194. So not much of a difference between those guys.
No, and it's still anybody's race with, before tonight, 3 races to go in this series. And the next 2 tracks are going to be phenomenal as well. I'm really excited to see these cars on Michigan.
Absolutely. I'm going to take a look around. We got 11 minutes worth of practice. I do want to do some interviews, get a hold of some of the guys, especially in the points lead. Let's talk. Do you want to bring Bill in here?
Yeah. Let's see. Where is Bill Edwards?
Yeah, Bill Edwards.
Okay. I'll bring him on down. Hey, Bill. It's Tim and Josh up in the booth. You got a copy? Don't think he's there.
Hey, Bill. Oh, did you put him back?
Yeah, I put it back.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Sorry.
Scared me. I thought he left. I would say I would like to talk to Jeff Price, but he's never in Discord. Let's see. If you want to bring somebody in, you can bring whoever you want.
You know what? Let's bring in last week's winner.
Right.
Nathan, do we forget how to say his last name?
Moyer.
Oh, I've totally messed this up
Something
this whole
like
time
that.
then.
I don't know.
He's not yelled at me yet. Yeah. All right, let's bring him on down. Hey, Josh, it's Tim and... Hey, Josh.
Nathan.
Hey, Nathan. It's Josh and Tim up in the booth. What's going on, fellas?
Trying to, pronounce everybody's name correctly. Apparently, I'm you and you're me, so I guess I'm in the race car tonight.
How you guys doing? Great. We just wanted to check in with you. You know, you won last week. North Wilkesboro is its own monster. And what's your plan going into tonight?
watching all these guys in front of me. Hopefully, make my way in front of them. I hope they're driving crazy like they are here in practice.
Well, you know, actually watching practice at Dover, everything was kind of crazy. But when it came race time, it was race time for everybody. So we could see the same thing here tonight. Maybe we could go green flag all the way.
Yeah, let these boys with these fast laps here in practice, they can sit on there for a while because they're just going to burn up their tires here come race time.
Oh yeah, this track is amazing. So, how's the car feeling so far for you?
Oh, it feels good. I've been doing 20 to 30 lap runs all day. Actually, this evening, good bit. Not falling off too bad. I just hope we get some long runs tonight and might have a chance to win this thing.
Absolutely. Well, good luck tonight, man. You got about 8 minutes left in practice, so we'll let you loose, and looking forward to seeing how you do tonight.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
No problem.
Good
Take
luck.
care.
And also, while we were talking to Nathan, Bill Edwards arrived. We were yelling at you earlier.
Sorry about that. I'm having a fault audio device change on me, so I had to reboot and fix it to get my crew chief over there.
Oh, it's all
gotcha.
good. You're in second place in points tonight, right behind Jeff Price. You're only 11 points behind him. Obviously, trying to stay clean is going to be a big thing tonight, especially at this track. But how's everything feeling? Do you feel comfortable? Are you excited? What's going through your mind?
Well, I don't think anybody feels comfortable here. It's not a comfortable track to run. Cautiously optimistic.
That's a nice way of
That's
putting it.
a good way to put it.
Yeah, turns 2 and 4 are extremely loose for these cars, and the right front obviously is going to wear out pretty quick. So I'm expecting to see a lot of tire saving going on as always. But these short tracks, man, they're a ton of fun though.
Sorry, what's the last thing you just said there? I was
Oh, you
joining
said-
back in.
Yeah, these short tracks are just a lot of fun though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a wild one, that's for sure. It should be crazy, and hopefully not too many yellows. But I would be surprised if we pull off another no yellow.
Oh, hey, you
I
never
would
know.
be thoroughly impressed.
Definitely would be impressed.
Right?
All right, man.
Well, good luck, Mike.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck tonight, and we hope to see you back in the top 3. Maybe get a win. See what goes on, and good luck, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Bill.
All right, you guys have a good one.
I gotta put him in the right spot.
He'll figure it out.
Yeah. It looks like we got a new face that I don't know that I've... Well, a new face. I don't know what he looks like. But a new name tonight in the field. Correct me if I'm wrong. James Lorello?
Lorello. Yeah, and the 00. Yeah, it looks like he is a new guy. Let's take a look at where he's at. He's in the Napa Auto Parts. That's actually a nice paint. Holy crap.
It really is. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, I really like that.
That's a really nice paint. Yeah, it looks like this is his first start so far, just sitting 13th in qualifying, or not qualifying, sorry, in practice. Probably just trying to get a feel for the track and everything else like that. But let's go over some of the things for the track tonight. We are at North Wilkesboro, like we said before, only a half-mile track. Temp is 98 degrees. Woo!
Oh,
She is
hot.
cooking. That's gonna make it nice and slick.
Oh yeah, look, they can't.
Gonna be a nice slick track tonight, that's for sure. The weather is gonna be 78 degrees, 2 mile per hour wind speed as always, 1% humidity. Always seems to be kind of like the default for iRacing, so nothing really much changing there. But 98 degrees, it's going to get hotter as these cars drive throughout the rest of the day too. And I want to say that tonight's race is actually going to be, let me look, 200 laps
200.
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
By the way, I believe 98 Degrees was a boy band back in the 90s.
It was. Oh man.
Oh gosh. Don't ask how I know that, anybody. That is no one's business.
I don't even think I know any of their songs.
I don't think I do either, actually.
I don't think I know a single one of their songs. I know the album. I'm picturing the album in my head right now, and I know how like 90s it feels.
Yes.
But
with the whole frosted tips on the
oh my god,
hair.
that was the 90s right there for you. as many of you may not have known, Tim actually went to Indy.
I did.
The last few days, and share some of that with us, man.
So I work for the Ferrari Challenge on the side. I'm a camera operator, and literally I show up, run some cables, usually fiber, which I don't know if nobody knows what fiber is. It's literally glass in a wire. And they raced at the road course at Indy, and I had never been to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I've always wanted to go, but going as a fan and going as a camera operator, it's two totally different ball games, and both are so much fun because as a camera operator, you're like, okay, I want to give the person watching the best angle of what's happening, So
Right.
your thought process is totally different, and it was phenomenal. It's literally just a league of Ferrari cars. They come from all over the place, and this was their third race of the season because everything else had been canceled. So this is their first race back since March.
Jeez.
And I was really upset because apparently the day after I left, Jimmy Johnson was at Indianapolis Motor Speedway testing an Indy car. Had I known that, I could have used my credentials to get in there.
That's awesome.
I still have them. I could walk on. I could go to the track and be like, hey, I have my credentials. Here you go. But everybody was nice at the facility. Everything was great. No fans, of course. But I really don't pay attention to when we did have fans at the track.
Yeah.
So I think their next race is actually at Coda, and then they go to the Glen after that. So, but if you've never checked it out, it's really awesome. It's called the Ferrari Challenge. Literally all Ferrari 488 Evos. It's their new car they're racing this year.
You got to go to the what was it? The museum as well too, right? Was there a museum there? Or is that part? Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I got to see the outside. Everything there was. It's really weird coming from Florida to up there. Everything is like. You go to a restaurant, you can't even get it. You couldn't get in. It was the weirdest thing. It was just some weird stuff going on up there. They were upset about 900 and some odd cases a day, and I'm like, oh, y'all haven't seen Florida. You got like thousands.
Yeah, right.
Those are rookie numbers y'all got going. But
overall,
it was, it was a really great experience, and I hope to expand my capabilities with all of that because I love racing, every aspect of racing. I never really cared about road racing unless it was in NASCAR before, but now that I've done this, I really enjoy because I think this is what I think would be cool for NASCAR to do. Okay, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
If they did an all-star race, but with the Cup cars, the Xfinity cars, and the trucks.
Oh yeah, kind of like class racing.
Yeah, exactly. It would be interesting to say the least.
It would be interesting. I think it would be hard just because I think they would still have to try to make up 42, 43 cars on a.
Correct.
In the grid, and then I guess you'd really have to look at it because obviously you have a lot of the NASCAR guy or the Cup Series guys racing in Xfinity and whatnot.
Right.
So that would be kind of interesting.
So they would have to choose what class they would want to race in,
Yeah, that would make sense.
But that would be an interesting all-star race. Just
would be pretty cool. Better than what we had at Bristol anyways.
Like at the Roval. The Roval in class racing. Woo!
I don't know about y'all. I don't know if any of y'all in chat watched Bristol, but what they showed back in December in Nashville and what we got as Bristol.
For those lights.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't want to talk about it.
I wasn't a fan of the lights to begin with, but it at least looked cool. And then you get to, and it matched the car and everything else like that. And then you get to Bristol and it looked like someone just put a flashlight in the back of every car and just put a little filter over it. It was horrible, man.
The color coding made no sense except for Ford. They had blue.
Yeah.
That was the only one that made sense.
Well, 3 seconds left in practice, so it looks like we're going to get qualifying underway. We do want to give a huge shout out to Simbox PC for sponsoring this series as well as Cantrell's Market. They've been doing a fantastic job in allowing us to do what we do, as well as NSRA for giving us the opportunity. But we're actually going to be able to watch qualifying. I'm excited.
Oh yes. Looks like James.
Let's go with Jeff Price. Let's do Jeff Price because he is the points leader coming into this. So let's take a look and let's see how his first lap goes.
Oh, he's getting them warmed up. Getting those tires, those 4 fresh Goodyears going.
We're gonna ride on board for one lap with him. Actually,
I'm
for his
actually
first lap
with James Lorello. Lorello, and he actually was spinning coming off of 4, so he is restarting his qualifying lap.
Yeah, Jeff
they
getting
do get
pretty
5
loose.
minutes.
Jeff getting loose off of turn 2, coming through 4, taking the high line out.
Coming close to that wall.
Yeah, he is.
That's gonna put Jeff Price at about.
Yeah, looks in 5th so far for his first lap.
Right now, John Canzanero or Cazzaro
yeah,
is got a
19 flat. Pretty good. Oh, almost smacking that wall. That would have invalidated his lap time, but it looks like he did not. Oh, he went a little bit faster on his second lap. Sitting 6th. Let's look at Ben Adams. He's on the track right now. Looks like he's already ran his first lap. See what he gets here.
Man, what a great lap laid down by John.
Yeah, he's in it for the money right now, dude. We got Ben running 5th right there, 19.3. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, it looks like that's all he's gonna do too. He's gonna make it a 1 lap and done.
Zach Cowell in the number 3 always ends up in the worst spots, it seems, every race. Let's see how he does coming across the line for his first or second. That was his second lap, it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, it was his second. Oh, no, it was his first. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here.
I'm here so I don't get fined.
Yeah. Running a 20.8, real slow. But you don't have to be fast here. It's a half-mile track. You just got to be lucky. Makes it up there on the end. Andrew Himmelman has not gone yet.
Travis White hasn't even turned a practice lap, so I hope Travis is ready for this.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be wild.
We got Stan Halsman has not gone. Justin B. White, Doug Neal.
JT Poole. Oh, JT
Poole is
sorry.
3rd, yeah. Michael Snare, or Mitchell Snare. I always say Michael. Mitchell Snare.
I do too.
Hasn't gone. Knowing Mitchell, he's probably going to start in the back of the pack like he has been doing. I don't think it's really helped, to be completely honest.
Nathan is going out on the track for his lap right now.
There we go. Take a little look.
I'm intrigued to see what he's going to lay down. In practice, he laid down a 19.232. So, I'm going to throw the timing board up on him and see how it goes coming across the line out of turn 4.
Holy crap! 3 minutes and 26 seconds. That's not gonna do anything.
I've ever seen. Fastest lap ever. It's funny that it recorded.
He's got a pretty good shot. I mean, he's laid down from the little interview that we had earlier. He seemed to be pretty confident in how he was doing.
He looks pretty comfortable in his car.
Not going to be quick. 19.8. Not going to be fast enough yet. See what he does on his second lap. 19 flat is going to be rough. It's going to be hard to beat for sure.
Yeah, and with qualifying, tires don't matter, but in the race, I don't think that kind of time is gonna... Oh,
so
wow.
So close. It's going to put him in 4th. That was a good try.
Fantastic ride.
That was a great try.
Okay, now got about 30 seconds left here in qualifying. Who are you going with? Because tonight,
this one's rough because
your boy ain't here.
Yeah, he's not here. I don't know. He just wasn't a fan. Like I said, a lot of the guys don't seem to be too happy with North Wilkesboro. I mean, it is a tough track. I don't blame them. But looking at the field, man, it's rough because I feel like any of these guys really have a chance, especially the top 5. Have a really good chance, and I don't know what's going to happen. I think I'm going to go with Colin, honestly, in the 62. He's sitting second right
good
now.
Choice.
He didn't run a very good first fast lap, but other than that, bad.
I'm gonna go with Ben Adams in the number 5.
Good choice for sure. We're actually going to get through this grid because remember, they start pretty quick.
Oh, yes. All right. Go ahead, Josh.
So row 1, we got John Cannizzaro in the number 12 and Colin Ullery in the 62.
And in row 2, we got JT Poole in the number 9 and Nathan Moyer in the 01.
In row 3, we got Jeff White in 86 and Ben Adams in the 5.
And in row 4, we've got newcomer James Lorello in the 00 and Bill Edwards in the number 50.
And row 5, we got Jeff Price, points leader, coming into this race in number 14, Trevor Shaw in the 27.
And in row 6, we've got Zach Howe in the number 3 and Stan Hausman in the 39.
Row 7, we got Andrew Himmelman in the number 4 and Mitchell Snare in the 43.
In row 8, we've got Justin White in the number 2 and Travis White in the number 23.
And that is going to roll out our gridding as the boys are getting ready to go here. This is going to be a ton of fun. I'm so excited to see how this goes.
It looks like the Wyatt, is that his name? Yeah, Jeff Wyatt's running a new paint scheme this week.
Is he? Let's take a little look-see.
No more Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, darn. That was a good paint. I like that paint.
Maybe it's...
There it is. Oh, it's
nope,
still Kool-Aid. You're crazy.
I'm sorry. My trading paints is terrible. So,
you're crazy.
Apologize for that.
I think everybody... Let's see. Unfortunately, Andrew Hillman is still running Auburn. Hasn't been doing them too well. But look at the back here. Justin B. White and Doug Neal. I'm going to say they're teammates. They're both running the Simbox PC schemes. Look at them starting in the back there.
Doug Neal.
Yeah,
wait, you know what? We missed the final row. Doug Neal.
Oh, was it Doug Neal? Oh my god, I am so sorry, Doug. Apologies, please don't fire us.
Row 9.
Yeah, row 9 is Doug Neal. I saw Travis White being in last place, so it didn't come to my mind because he's supposed to be beside Justin White.
Oh yeah, why did that do that? That's
so weird. It doesn't show that he's on track right now though. So are they gonna have 2 pace laps here actually?
Yeah, but the pace lights are off.
Oh boy,
already. So
already getting ready, huh?
These are gonna be, even with cautions, this race is gonna be very fast paced.
Yeah, this track is very loose, but the nice thing about North Wilkesboro is it's got multiple grooves, so you can make the high line work really well at this track. But of course, the preferred line is going to be down low. You just got to be careful coming off of turn 4. Turn 4 exit, which coming off here, we'll actually get to that later. Turn 4 is going to be treacherous. It's so loose coming off of that. So, but John is leading us underway here. Gonna have the inside line. Colin's gonna try to make the outside line work, and like I said, just like that, the outside works really well. Got a nice run off of John, and it's gonna put him in the lead going out of turn 2. Got a battle back here with Jeff Wyatt and Ben Adams in the 5.
Jeff Wyatt's gonna go on around him. He's gonna work on Nathan Moyer coming out of 4 across the line. It looks like Zach is gonna try to make that inside line work. He's making it work really well right here. But I can't think. Edwards held him off right there. Edwards gonna come down low so he can take that line, but he creeps up just a little bit, and Zach's gonna go to that inside. Got battles all over the place here.
Got Stan Halsman back there. He's losing a lot of spots, already back in 16th place now.
I think he's just trying to get comfortable.
Yeah, right now, if I were these guys, nice and slow. That's what I would be doing here, but John is going to stay on that back bumper of Colin, going to try and run him down to get that spot back, but plenty of racing here. It is a half-a-mile track, so 200 laps is going to go a lot quicker than you think it is. It'll be exciting to see how these guys do this, and the gapping in this. Sorry, I'm like having brain farts. The gapping in this field is going to be fantastic just because it's a short track.
Yeah, and they are going to catch lap traffic very fast.
Quick. Oh yeah.
Because I think already Stan Halsman is 10 seconds behind. They're running 19-second laps, so you know that's gonna go quick.
It's a matter of time before they get caught up there. Bill Edwards though in the 50, sitting in 15th right now.
Oh, I wonder what happened to Bill.
Not good, not great, but
he was battling somebody. I'm gonna go double check to make sure nothing happened. Nope, he just was staying out of the way.
the newcomer James Lorello in the 00 already in the top 10 spot here, just sitting pretty. And the only guys that are really battling right now is 1 and 2. Colin Ollery and John Cannizzaro are really going at it.
Yeah, and that's going to be great for JT Poole because he's kind of just back there cruising right now. But with these two, if they keep battling, it's going to wear their tires out. It's going to have all those guys back there.
Ooh,
take a look.
Ooh. It's now turn 4's outside will not work. I will go ahead and say that unless the guy on the inside gets really loose.
Whoa.
Turn 4 is not going to work. Turn 1 and 2 high line is honestly one of the best high lines in a lot of these tracks, especially in this car. Turn 4 is really just holding that low line.
Yeah, it looks like he got some space between him and John right there. Just needs to close it up just a little bit as we approach lap 10. Take a look back here at Nathan, sitting in 4th place with Jeff Wyatt right behind him in the 86. Jeff's having a good run, and our points leader just behind
Jeff
him.
Price. Sitting back here in
Cruising
6th spot right now, 3 seconds out from the leaders. The leaders are pushing hard, and that's the thing though, is the more these guys are battling, the more they're using up their tires, and the more it's going to give the rest of the field a chance to catch up. So the right fronts on this car is going to burn out real quick.
Last place is already 13 seconds behind the leaders, so we're gonna see them out of the front of this. I can see them in the middle of 3 and 4 right now. If you look at the very top of your screen.
Yeah, Colin is making that top work, but it's not going to work for him in turn
really
4, like I was saying before. But the downfall with the low end of turn 4 is it gets loose. There's no grip there. It takes a while for that grip to build up, and you're going to see these cars sliding all over the place coming off of turn 4.
But everyone doing a great job right now, despite having to deal with that.
Yeah, we got a battle back here for 11th between Andrew Himmelman and Justin B. White there. Right on him. Take a ride with Andrew, see how he's taming the track up. Looks like we got the 3 to Zach Howell up there on the high
Justin
side.
B. White started in 15th. He's now up to 10th. He's going for
11th
10th.
now, yeah. Oh, Zach is...
Oh, a great run off the corner right there.
Gonna have a little battle here. Everyone's going to be bunching up. Andrew trying to make that high line work in turn 4. Going to get behind Zach Howell, who is in 10th spot right now, but Justin B. White in the number 2 is going to go underneath him. But you're going to see the 3 get a good push going into the backstretch, as you see there. And that's going to be something you're going to see pretty much all night with turn 1.
And now Andrew wants to get by Justin White. It looks like he's going to clear him coming off at 2.
Yeah,
it's a great
gonna
pass.
Take that spot away. He's going to get a run on Zach here going into turn 3.
And Mitchell Snare's going to try to do that same thing right there. Taking the outside lane.
Doing a good job. Zach got a good run off of turn 4 there. They're going to try and battle back in. Now the 2 of Justin B. White's going to try and get a run. Not going to work for him.
Ooh, a little wiggle there.
Take a look back up front. The gap is still close. 0.2 of a second off, but JT Poole's catching up now in the 9 car, sitting in 3rd still. Only 0.9 of a second off the leaders right now, so...
Stan in the number 9 is 15.2 seconds off the lead right now, so leaders are catching him. That would be putting him a lap down. And we're already at lap 20.
Just like that. So far, the guys are keeping it clean, doing a really good job of not sliding her around too much. As I said that, I could have swore I just saw Jeff Wyatt Get a little sideways, but it looks like he's doing pretty well, sitting in 5th right now. That's not and completely. Oh, and as I say that, he's going to get a little tight in the turn 1. I think this is the highest he's been in a while, to be completely honest. Not saying it in a way as like, oh, he's always in the back, but it seems like the short track races are kind of his thing.
Yes, I remember he had a great run at Dover. I believe he got caught up in a late wreck. I believe. Don't remember exactly.
Ooh, JT
but look who
Pools
is here.
working it right now on
And
John.
Nathan is coming fast. Both of them were just sitting back, saving their tires. I don't know how long tire runs are here.
I would say probably 40. You got 200 laps and you got unlimited sets. So really, I would probably say if it stays green, these guys are probably going to want to come in like lap 40, 45. It's going to be multiple green flag stops if they keep it green. I would say. It's been a while, so I can't remember. But I'm going to go ahead and just throw out probably 40.
Yeah, and that seems pretty typical of these cars with this tire model too. So we'll have to see what happens, because I also don't know the fuel run.
Oh, speaking of which, newcomer James Lorello was sitting 8th, moved all the way back to 11th now, battling beside Justin B. White. Andrew Himmelman's worked his way back up to top 10 spot, still working on Zach Howell in the number 3. But newcomer's got a battle with both Mitchell Snare and Justin B. White there.
Yeah, it looks like Mitchell's going to go to the inside. He's going to go back to the outside for this turn 4. A lot of guys really like this outside in this turn 4, I can see.
Yeah, I'm seeing more guys using the outside here than I do in like official league or official races at this track. But Mitchell Snare gonna try to work the outside here.
That's not a bad run he got off.
Yeah, he got a great run.
Wow. I thought maybe he had pushed too high, but...
oh, Justin getting a little loose down there on the low end.
Yeah, that's going to be rough to hold. It looks like Bill Edwards is coming back up as well.
I don't know how much I'm just gonna throw it out there. This is a drone cam. I don't know how much I'm gonna use it, but I just thought it was cool.
Terrible drone.
Oh, the number 2.
Oh, get a little bump.
Getting a little bump by, yeah, 43. I promise I haven't been drinking.
Not yet, anyways.
Bill Edwards working on the outside of Justin B. White, going to clear him. Justin now is losing quite a bit of spots.
Really close.
But up front, as we were watching the battles back here, John took that spot away from Colin. Now sitting in 1st, and Nathan Maurer took the spot away from JT Poole. Ooh, Colin getting a little loose there going across the line, but now he's working his way back to John, and John's going to be coming up on lap traffic with Travis White. Or sorry, yeah, Travis White's actually on the track. He's 11 laps down. I guess he got a late start. He did not grid when the race started.
Must have been pizza night, because that would make me late too.
And then we got Nathan coming in on this as well too. It's going to be dependent on how the guys are saving their tires. We know Nathan did his 30-40 lap runs and knew that most of these guys were going to eat up that right front. Oh, we got just Travis White going into the pits there, as you saw on the low side.
He might be just trying to get out of the way.
Probably, but Nathan getting in the grass there, using every bit of the track as he can, trying to get around Nathan. JT Poole right to his quarter panel.
And I will say it's taking them quite a bit longer than I expected to catch the end of the pack. It's been very stagnant between last place and the leader, about 14.0 seconds each lap. So really no change there. You know, the tire wear setting in. And looks like here Nathan's going to go to the inside of Colin. Try to go for that second spot. Is he going to be able to get it to stick? He is. That was a good, but he's going to have the outside lane here going to 1 and 2.
Oh, Colin trying to slam the door. Yep. It's not getting it done. I think Colin's realizing he doesn't want to be on that high side anymore, but JT just got a huge run off of 2. But he's going to be on the high end on 4. It's not going to work out. The 0-1 to Nathan is going to keep it there, kind of give him a little block as they go into turn 1.
Nathan's going to, he's trying to go to the outside here to get that run off the corner. but he does really well on the outside of 3 and 4 too. So I don't know. I think he kind of wants to stay there too, because then he dives down in there and gets a great run on the inside. He's trying.
Yeah, he is trying.
He's trying to see
Ooh,
if Colin's gonna
JT.
mess up.
I'm just
Oh,
impressed by because I know how loose these cars get in out of exit turn 2 and 4, and I'm definitely impressed. Even though the tires are getting a little older here, we're 35 laps in. Sorry, 36 laps in on these tires. So you're gonna start seeing some of these guys who've been saving moving up some more. And ooh, I thought JT was about to smack into the back of Nathan there for a second.
Jeff Price.
Jeff Price, yeah.
He has come to the party. Oh, Nathan, the inside of Colin again. Colin.
Yeah, not
Colin. I'm like putting his first and last name together. He's going to take that inside. Let's see if he can get it to stick. It looks like JT Poole's going to go with him. He is going to clear Colin here at the start-finish line. Second place now is Nathan Moyer, last week's winner. And here's Jeff Price. He's looking at the outside lane, trying to see where he can gain the most ground on these guys up here.
Yeah, Nathan doing a good job on the exits, and it looks like Colin's doing a better job on entry.
Yeah.
See what he does with this low line here. Yep, JT Poole coming up on. Oh! A little loose there. Does a fantastic job of saving it. Had a good run, just couldn't get it straightened out, and Colin up to the bumper of Nathan there as well too. While all that was happening, Ben Adams did secure a spot going against Jeff Wyatt, took that spot away from him. He is now up to 6. Going to the back of the field, we got Andrew Himmelman working on Doug Neal. Doug Neal starting in the back. Holy crap, what a huge increase. Starting at the back of the pack, now up to 9th.
Place. Fantastic run for Neal.
That Simbox Monte Carlo has got some crazy horses under there. Andrew's working him, trying to get them play some mind games. That's what I like about some of these races. Like, guys can kind of mess around. It's like, am I going to go low? Am I going to stay high? What am I going to do? You don't know.
Right, and you know, and this is a huge pack right here with these guys. You got about 5 of these guys fighting for position back here right now.
Bill Edwards up there to 11th, was sitting in the back of the pack as well too. Andrew Himmelman's been sitting 10th for pretty much the majority of the race now, trying to make sure Bill doesn't pass him, and also trying to secure that spot. I don't mean to alarm you. Yeah.
But we have a battle for the lead.
Yep, I see that. Nathan Maurer and John together here. Pulling away.
Oh, yeah, they are. Nathan's getting a great run off the corner, but John's going to be able to hold him off just a little bit. He's going to give him the bumper. I'm waiting to see if the bumper is going to be used tonight.
No,
what
Nathan,
a fantastic run.
Man, yeah, that was a great run.
He's to the inside. John's going to give him the lane, but he's not going to be able to hold that.
Yeah, there's
really
no point
loose.
in battling here.
Well, actually, never mind. That's going to work into his favor coming here to turn 1 and 2, I believe. No.
Nope.
I do not put anything past Nathan, because the way he handles his cars is
he keeps
top-notch.
He does a really good job of keeping it clean. If anyone's done a fantastic job of staying out of trouble's way and incidents in general, I mean, I got to give it to Nathan.
We are on lap 46. We're almost to lap 50 already.
I'm going to take a look back at this little pack we had going on back here too with Andrew Himmelman. Still kind of sitting there a little stagnant. Everyone's still pretty close together. Not much going on. Jeff Price just made a pass on Colin there. Now they're battling for 4th. There's going to be a lot of action at this track, so trying to make sure we see all the battles is going to be huge, because it's not like your normal tracks, 1.5 mile long tracks where these guys can go long runs and big gaps. This is going to be non-stop action all the way to the end. Andrew Himmelman's battling right now with Doug Neal. Bill Edwards managed to get around both of them, so now he's up to 9th place. Newcomer James Lorello and a 00 working on Mitchell Snare in the 43. He's fallen all the way back to 14th after being in the top 10 at the beginning of the race.
But, yeah, what is he sitting 14th right now?
Sitting
I mean,
in
not
14th.
bad for your first, you know, race with the guys right now.
Here we go.
Nathan still
Nathan trying it
fighting for
again.
that first spot.
Getting right up to the quarter panel.
Keeps his nose right there. But this, you know, like you said, that low line off of this corner is just so
Yeah,
hard
the
to
high
hold
line
it.
is just good. It's crazy how well John is making the high line work right now in both turns 1 and 4. Kind of interesting actually, because I don't ever really see anyone using the high line in 4.
Well, John is
But it's
here
that
to prove
exit.
you wrong.
The entry to 4 on the low side is great, but the exit to 4 is just better. And the same goes with 2 on the backstretch. You get that great run going in. You see he's going back down to the low end now that that battle has subsided. Nathan's still there, letting them know. 2 tenths off.
Subsided for a little bit. Oh, he's going to go to that outside.
Saw something
Now
going
Jeff
on back
Price
here.
is hounding in on JT Poole. Oh, I'm looking at 2 different races here going on for me, and guys got little sideways in the back. Bill Edwards
Leaders are
saved
getting
it.
crazy
They're getting
right
bunched
now.
up back here.
Oh, let me take a look. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
got
lot going on. Bill Edwards
huge-
working on Jeff Wyatt now, going to the inside of him into turn 4. Andrew Himmelman's going to go below him as well. Justin B. White might actually be able to get another position here going into 1. Andrew's disappearing like Houdini.
And it looks like Wyatt's just going to let these guys have these positions. He's going to, you know, get fresh tires here eventually. Oh, that was crazy in the back right there.
Was that a new guy?
Yes, it was. He got pinched into that outside wall.
Oof, I thought Mitchell Snare, the way he came off of turn 4 there, scared me. I thought he was going to nail that outside wall coming across the line. He did a good job. Looks like there's a little bit of damage to the 00 as well too, as I was looking back
He's
at
had
Andrew.
a couple of wall incidents I've been watching, but nothing too crazy. Nothing that'll affect his car.
Go back here because this battle is kind of heating up a little bit. We got a little bit of damage on the 43 back on the back end. A little bit of damage on the right side of Lorello. Nothing too major. These cars can take a beating, so I doubt that's really going to do a whole lot for him. Oh, and Jeff Wyatt's going to smack the outside wall and almost get into the 27 of Trevor Shaw. Manages to clear him. Just like that, Jeff Wyatt went from top 10 to last spot.
Oof.
The lead lap.
This is a long race still. We're hitting lap. We're coming to lap 59.
Yeah, and we still got the leaders battling. JT Poole's actually made some ground. He's about 8 tenths off the lead lap right now. Was about a second and a half, a couple laps back. So he is gaining some ground as these guys continue to battle. And Nathan is he's just there.
He is not giving up, and I love that. You do see the leaders are coming up on lead. Oh, we've got Jeff White going to the pits.
Jeff White's in the pits.
I wonder if that's a sign of things to come. Whoa, what a...
Coming in hot.
Woo!
Here we go. Got a
He's gonna
good
get a
run
great
right here.
run.
Great
Wow.
run, but he's
Give
checking
him a bump.
up.
He's going to the inside.
Yep.
Oh,
He's
save
gonna
it,
get a
Bill.
little tight.
Sorry, I'm watching cars in the back of the pack while watching this as well. He got a little sideways, but
Still side by side right now.
fantastic battle.
And just
for the lead.
like
And
that, John manages to stay with that high line, makes it work, and Nathan has nowhere to go.
And JT Poole is back.
And Jeff Price is working his way up there as well.
So we're going to see this a lot tonight. You guys can kind of recollect themselves and start charging back to the front. But this is some great racing.
Is Colin back here in 6th, trying to catch up to Ben Adams in the number 5, sitting in 5th. Andrew Himmelman gained another spot, passing Bill for 8th spot, and now Bill's trying to hold on, not trying to lose another spot to Justin White in the number 2. Got a little loose coming across the line. It's going to stay on the high line. Justin is going to go underneath him, going into coming out of turn 2. It's going to work. They're going to drag a race down into turn 3.
Bill is very loose. I've been watching him for quite a few laps, and he's battling his car out there right now. I don't know when these guys are going to come in.
Yeah, I think they're filling it out. Maybe I was wrong about... Oh, Bill. Getting loosey-goosey over there. And the thing is that a lot of these guys, with how much they've been racing each other in this series, and in general with other series, they know how they race. The one guy coming into this with no knowledge of anyone's race style is the 00.
Correct.
So we'll see how aggressive he gets trying to come through the pack here, but Zach Howe got really high there on turn 4. Oh, he's gonna try and squeeze it. No!
Oh, and there's our first
No, he saves it. Oh, and Stan Halsman does not check up, and that's gonna bring out caution number 1.
Caution of the night.
And it looks like Doug Neal just gave him a little tap. Go ahead and bring up the replay. Yeah, Doug Neal, yep. Sorry, rewind a little more. Doug Neal in the 33. You see the 00 try to pinch in there. Doug just tries to go a little 3 wide, maybe realized he made a mistake, and then by that time it was already too late. And then, as you saw right there too, Stan Halsman doesn't check up for the 27. 27 slows down. Stan's just coming in there, hot and heavy. Runs into the back of the 27 to Trevor Shaw. Trevor Shaw probably not going to be too happy about that. But I'm sure we're going to see pit stops, and the leaders are on pit road right now.
And this is something that I'm sure they're all happy about.
Absolutely. 69 laps in, and they're getting their first tire change. At least they know now. The leader knows that he can at least go another 70 laps.
That's true.
Sorry, I lost audio there for a second. That was weird. Everything just like cut off, and now I'm back.
Oh.
It was weird.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
So it looks like Jeff Wyatt stayed out. Oh no, he's a lap down. That's why he can't pit yet. A little confused. So as they sit right now, looks like we're gonna have Nathan Maurer in the 01 leading us. JT Poole got a nice little gain spot there and taking away 2nd spot. John lost 2 in the pits, coming out in the 3rd. Jeff Price stays where he was at in 4th. Ben Adams, same way, stays where he's at in 5th. Collins in 6th, didn't lose or gain anything there. Zach Howell actually gained the most out of the group, it looks like. He's now in 7th spot after being back in like 12th, 13th, almost in the back of the pack. Justin White in the number 2 sitting in 8th. Bill Edwards in the number 50 sitting 9th. And Andrew Himmelman railing out the top 10.
Then it looks like we got Mitchell Snare sitting in 11th place. Stan Hausman in 12th. He gained some spots off of that incident because he was in last. Doug Neal in 13th. Trevor Shaw a lap down in 14th. Jeff Wyatt a lap down in 15th. And unfortunately, our newcomer, James Lorello, 4 laps down, sitting in 16th. He probably had a lot of damage.
Oh, absolutely. Let's look at Doug Neal running that Simbox PC paint scheme. Or I don't know why I keep saying that's their Facebook. Facebook.com/SimboxPC paint scheme. Doesn't look like he has a whole lot of damage. Barely tapped the guy, so not expecting it. But where is he?
Oh, looks like we're going back green already. I wasn't even ready.
Wow, that was extremely quick. I'm not even used to it.
So
All right,
it looks
well-
like Nathan is your new leader.
Yeah, and now these guys are going to be getting hungry, and we're going to see a lot of racing. JT Pool's already getting anxious to get back up there. He's kind of working on John, but John to the inside going into turn 1.
And Jeff Price coming up there for from fourth position. He's going to go to the inside of JT Pool, inside of Nathan Moyer. He's going to go up to third, maybe. I'm sorry, second. Coming into turn 3 and 4, we're going to see who's going to hold what line, and he's going to clear him. Jeff went from 4th to 2nd in 1 lap.
Just like that, Colin Olery also went up 2 spots. It was sitting in 6th, now he's up to 4th. It looks like Ben Adams lost 2 spots back there from 5th to 7th on that restart as well too. Zach Howell lost a spot, but Colin's getting worked on by JT Pool now. Coming across, ooh, almost taps that wall. JT Pool going to come to the inside. Now these tires are going to be cold, so you're going to probably see some guys get a little loose coming off of corner exits here. And that's what they're going to have to hold on to for at least a few laps until these bad boys warm up. But looks like Ben is now working on the 2 of Justin White.
Yeah, what a great restart.
And just like that, oh,
and
Bill.
there's a couple of guys. They
Bill
both
saving
saved
it. That was
They both
fantastic.
saved it.
But
Unbelievable.
caution does not come out as they save that. As I'm saying that right there, you could see 2 guys. Bill probably saw Ben get a little loose and just kind of followed his trail. Andrew Himmelman up to 8th now, working on Zach Howell for that 7th spot.
Wow, what 2 great saves.
Oh, 27.
Trevor Shaw, save
Trevor
it, buddy.
Shaw not saving it, getting
Oh.
into the wall. Caution is going to be out. That's going to bring caution number 2.
Cautions breed cautions.
Let's hope it doesn't get any crazier. Let's hope they can manage it and continue on. But yeah, just like that, caution number 2 comes out. We kind of already caught it, but let's go ahead and take a look back at the replay here.
We could ride on board so you get a
Yeah,
feel
let's
for,
ride on board.
you know, you could see him fighting the wheel on the inside of the car. So
Coming out of turn 2 here.
going into 3.
Just too hot.
Oh,
Almost saves it and then cuts it back over.
Overcorrects it a little bit too
Yep.
much. Woo!
The torque in these
Stan.
cars, that's all it is right there.
So it looks like quite a few people chose to go down pit road.
Like we got Nathan Maurer, Zach Howell in there, Stan Halsman, Andrew Himmelman, Justin White, Doug Neal is all in. Nathan, interesting choice. I guess Nathan wants to make sure that he's going to have the freshest tires in general.
I suppose so.
Because maybe he's thinking what we're thinking. Cautions breed cautions. And maybe he is going to have more opportunities to go into the pits. Does he have damage? The front end of that car is a little damaged.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Not major. I wonder where he got that from.
I will investigate.
Maybe a restart since we didn't catch it. Probably tap the back end of JT Pool or something like that off that restart. The man of the hour right now, John Canzaro, and number 12. Still sitting up front. Led the majority of the laps going on here. It's not bad at all. Oh, he's inside the pace car.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that damage came from. Going back quite a bit. Seeing if maybe it happened while they were battling and we just didn't see it.
Yeah.
You know what? just saw it. Around lap 62, he got into the back of John coming off a 4. Yeah, and that
Wow.
caused some major, well, I won't say major damage, but some damage.
Interesting. Well, next caution, we'll see how, if there is another caution. We'll see. We want to try to do driver interviews under caution, but because this is a half-mile track, it goes by so fast.
It really does.
So we'll try and bring up the leader if we get another caution, get a little, and talk with him and see how everything's going in general. But we're about to go green here. John's still in the lead. He's going to go ahead and just take off right from the start. I think
Clear
the guys
J2 Pool
follow
follow
that.
him.
Yep.
See if he can get the stick. Nathan now back in the pack. Oh. So I was trying to see if anything was going on further back. Oh, Andrew is blinking hard. Oh! Justin gets into the back of him.
Ben Adams is being worked on by Zach Howell there in the number 3, taking the inside of him. The rest of these guys are
Gonna give him
single
a slide
file.
job. Woo!
Oh no, the
Oh
two.
no!
Dude, Justin White is around, and just like that, caution number 3. Yikes. Let's go ahead and let's bring John into the booth and let's have a little chat with him, see what's going through his mind.
All right. Hey, John. Tim and Josh up in the booth. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great. We just want to ask you, how's the car handling out there? How's it feel? You know, we've gone 88 laps so far. We're almost to halfway, and you look like you got a great car right now.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a little tight on entry on the long run, but it's loose off. But I'm handling, just managing what I can.
Well, you're doing a great job. It looks like the only person that's really been able to battle you is Nathan in the 01. And you managed to have that top line working. Is that what you're trying to go for? Is just that top groove, or are you just trying to mix it up right now?
Trying to mix up. I hold the bottom. They really can't get by me, but once they get there, just gotta hope and pray I can hook it up top.
Yeah, it seems like the exits up top are working for you pretty well. So we'll hope to hear from you at the end of the race and continue to give them hell, man.
All right, thank you.
Good luck, John.
Yeah,
So
so
you got it.
John's basically like a part-time driver is what I like to call him, where they don't race the whole season. They just kind of come in when they can and race. And anytime John has been in the race, he always puts on the show and always seems to do a really great job handling these cars. And you can tell just by that interview too, like he was stone cold focused. Not a whole lot to
Yes.
say. Eyes on the prize right now.
You gotta be. Because these 200 laps can be, you know, mentally draining.
Absolutely. Looks like Doug Neal is up to 6. That number 33 Simbox car. Pretty interesting. Moving on up. Mitchell Snare started in the back of the pack as well. He's up to 9th. I think the biggest drop we have right now probably going to be Andrew Himmelman in number 4. He is in 11th. He's been as high as about 7th and 8th. But now he is going to be restarting here in 11th. And the lights are most likely going to come off at this time by.
We're going to go back to green on lap 93 of 200. Not bad.
Not bad. We've had a couple of cautions back to back. Let's see if these boys can figure it out and get some more green flag runs going. Ben Adams is up there in 4th. I just noticed that.
I was just about to say that. Ben Adams is sitting in 5th.
ahead and take this from turn 1 entry as they come around turn 4 and see if we can get a good angle here of this restart. Jump the gun a little bit. Okay, there we go.
Oh, and John, great.
Colin
little
Ulrich. I
checkup
just
there.
saw that checkup by Ben Adams, it looks like. Ben's going to have some back-end damage there. It's really going to mess up Colin a little more. He's going to get to the outside wall right after that, too. Kind of a little fluffled after all that. But 33, Doug Neal. Been in the top 5 right now. It's Zach Howell.
Wow.
4th place right now? Dang. These boys are working
came to
it right
win.
now. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Go back here, nice little group. We got
The line in between the high and the low. Try and take that middle line, see what he can do with it. Looks like Jeff Price is going to try to go to the inside here. In 1 and 2. Doesn't do anything for him, but Bill Edwards is there.
Oh, sounds like Bill is shifting. He is. So we got another shifter here. Darlin's not in the race, so Bill Edwards is going to be the new shifter for this race.
I couldn't imagine shifting at this track.
I couldn't either. Holy crap, you get it wrong and she's around. Go back up to the front. JT pulled about 4 tenths off the lead.
Zach Howell is really doing some work to Nathan right now for that 3rd position.
Glad to see him up there. He definitely deserves to be up in the top 5 right now. Like I said, every week it almost seems like he kind of gets involved in some of the weirdest mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
not of his own doing.
No, not at all. He's just at the wrong place at the wrong time. But right now he's at the right place. He's sitting in 4th place right now. Back behind him, Doug Neal in the 33 and Colin Ulrich in the 62 working each other. Mitchell Snares kind of just creeping. Seeing what's going on.
Go to the outside lane. It's a good run here. Off the corner. Colin kind of drops back just a little bit. Oh, and now they're really catching Zach Howell for 4th position? 5th position. No, 4th.
4th, yeah, for 4th. Colin's going to go to the outside. I thought they were going to split Zach there for a second. This is a nice little battle going on here. 3-way battle for 4th. This is where it gets rough because you're looking in your rear view mirror, you're seeing 2 cars battling each other, but also, and just as I'm saying that, Zach got real loose. It's going to open up the bottom line for Doug Neal. It's actually going to check up the 62 of Colin, and Doug is just going to get around him. Oh, Zach almost gave him a little tap there. But Doug is going to get around him cleanly. That's going to leave Colin to kind of catch up, but Zach kind of recovered pretty quick. Looked like he was on the bumper of the 33 there, but now they're kind of spread out. Go ahead and go towards the back of the pack. Take a look at Ben. Dropped all the way back down to 8th from 5th on that 4th on that last restart.
But actually, you know, those 2 guys were the ones that had to save their cars from going sideways. So good recovery for both of them, sitting 8th and 9th.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely, yeah. I forgot about that going through the grass. I did notice too, let's see if he does it again. Okay, he didn't do it that time. I noticed Ben was tapping that left front up there in the grass coming out of turn 2. That's where it gets really loose. Oh, 62, speaking of loose. Coming out of turn 4, getting her a little sideways, does a fantastic recovery. Seeing these guys recover in these cars
Pushed a little bit.
is insane because these cars are snappy.
Yeah, and they will go around quick. And you won't even expect it. And, you know, kind of something will happen just like what happened with Travis, or that was not Travis, that was Trevor Shaw, where he got turned around real quick.
Right on board with Mitchell Snare here, just see how this little battle's going on. You see Nathan up there in the orange 01 going into turn 1. Nice little pack going on here. Zach on the low end, Colin again making that high line, trying to work it.
So I believe that Nathan here is just kind of saving his tires. I kind of wanted to be like, oh, there's something wrong with him, but I forgot that in these long green flag runs, he tends to save his stuff so that way he can get up there and battle really hard for that lead.
Colin gets around Zach, and now 43 of Mitchell is going to try and get around Zach as well too, going into turn 3 and 4. A little loose, nothing major. So,
Once again, we're in another big green flag run here. I believe we went green on lap 93, and JT Poole has really put in some work here on John for first place. JT Poole has, I believe, 1 win under his belt so far.
yeah, and both of these guys are on the same set of tires as well too. So it looks like, according to the board, they're about 42, 43 laps in on this run on tires right now. Like the person with the freshest tire is actually Nathan. It's about 12 laps ahead. That's interesting.
Yeah, and he's
12 laps fresher tires right now.
just cruising. He's not even pressing the issue right now. But Doug Neal is right there on his tail as well, with Colin Ulrey and Zach Howell still, and Mitchell Snare. It's from 3rd place back to about 7th.
Oh, Colin creeping in on the inside of the 33
yellow flag.
there. Oh. Who is it?
27.
Trevor Shaw. Gonna bring out caution number 4.
Oh.
Let's see what happened to bring it out.
So he was battling Ben Adams, coming through 3 and 4. It looks like pretty much the same thing happened last time. Coming off of 4,
Yeah.
super loose.
And see, almost saves it. Oh gosh, does a great job not coming back up the track though. I will
Hey, he didn't hit
definitely
no
applaud
walls.
him for that. Jeff Price was there. That would have been horrible. Justin B. White, it looked like, was up there as well too. That would have been absolutely devastating. Alright, so let's see what the boys do here. We got everybody on pit road minus Jeff White, Trevor Shaw, Justin B. White, and James Lorello. Colin is going to beat the leader off. Jeff Price beating him off. Andrew Himmelman got a fantastic
3
pit
wide.
stop. 3 wide coming out. Don't know who got that one, but we'll see what iRacing says. But Colin Ulrey coming out on top. Jeff Price, points leader, sitting second. John, again, losing 2 more spots to the pits. Andrew Himmelman having an amazing pit stop, which tells me he took 2 tires.
Took a gamble.
Has to, because he's the only one with a 12-second pit stop. Actually, no. I'm wrong. Colin, Jeff, and Andrew all took 2 tires. Let's bring Andrew up here real quick.
All right, let's see.
I want to see if he took 2. I'm pretty sure he did, but I just want to see what his strategy is.
Hold on. Hey, Andrew, Tim, and Josh up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So I see. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're
ahead, Tim.
good. Go ahead. You're good.
I was just looking at pit stops. It looks like you took a 12-second pit stop. I'm assuming you took 2.
Yeah, I took 2.
Did you? So what's the strategy behind that? You think the two tires are going to help you out here, based off of what you're experiencing?
I mean, my left front wasn't even really bad. My right front was only like 92. Just trying to get off as fast as possible.
That's not bad at all, actually. Yeah, it looks like
Wait.
you, Jeff Price, and Colin all took 2. The only person that took 4 is going to be John, so you're going to be starting beside him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a battle. I mean, we got 80 laps, something around there to go. It's just gonna try to pay the strategy off.
All right, well, hopefully it does. We're going to put you back. It looks like we're about to go green, so good luck.
Thank you.
All right, so John out of the top 4 is going to have the best tires right now, so we're probably going to see him get a hell of a restart. Let's ride on board with him as this restart comes underway, actually.
Coming off of 4.
Ooh, Andrew, up high. Real high there for a second. Gonna lose 4 spots just like that. Ben Adams is working on him now.
And Zach Howe is behind him.
Got a battle for second, Jeff Price and
Huge
John.
battle for second.
John's tires right now are just, they're working. They are absolutely working for him right now. And the thing that's going to suck about taking 2... Ooh. Jeff Price going down real low there, losing a couple spots. Not sure what happened there. The thing is that John could still do a good job of saving, and now Colin just has to hope that his left front is not nearly as worn as he thinks it is or isn't. And I mean, left front doesn't really matter too much here, but
So I was listening to driver radio, and it looks like Andrew Hillman is falling back to 12th. He was he got sandwiched coming off of turn 2 between Mitchell Snare and Zach Howe. Just got pinched, and he ended up just falling all the way back.
looks like strategy is not playing out well for him. Maybe we shouldn't have interviewed him. Maybe it was the broadcaster's curse.
Maybe.
We got Ben Adams here in a 4-way battle. JT pulled back here in 6. This is where I just saw him up front there. Nathan Maurer is now up to 3rd. Yeah, I think something happened with JT Poole, because he was definitely sitting in 3rd.
And behind them, it's a really great battle. And Ben Adams is, Ben Adams would go to the outside.
Oh, speaking of Ben Adams, just as soon as you say that, getting loose out of turn 2 again. I'm telling you, broadcaster's curse.
It is. I picked him.
Oh, man. Bring out, what, caution number 5?
I believe 4.
Take a look.
Actually, could
Caution, yep, caution number 5.
Okay.
15 caution laps so far, 6 lead changes. Not bad, not bad.
Fastest lap of the race, 19.196. That's not bad. That's not a bad lap time for
Who do you think ran it?
Nathan.
Nope, it was Colin Ollering, the 62.
Dang it. There went my 5 extra bonus points.
All right, so we got some guys coming in pit road right now. We got Bill Edwards, Trevor Shaw, Stan Halsman, Andrew Himmelman's now coming back down. Looks like the 2-tire strategy isn't going to work for him. He's probably going to take 4 this time by. Jeff White in the 86 is also in, or maybe not. He's going to probably take 2 lefts, I would assume. Looks like the top 7 stayed out. Yeah. Miss Himmelman is upset. We just cursed the whole entire house. We talk about Ben, he goes around. We just talk to Andrew, and he drops all the way back to the back of the pack after restarting 4th.
Now.
We didn't do it on purpose, we promise.
I want to talk to you. Think we have time to talk to somebody?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, that's good.
I think the lights, let's see.
And survey says?
I think they're gonna pace up here.
All right, next caution. Next
Yeah.
caution.
Fingers crossed that there hopefully isn't 70 laps to go though. 70 laps. This is going by fast, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say
it really
anytime I race here in official races, I think 70 laps is too much.
is. Well, that speaks for itself.
But I guess it's official races. Yeah, official races are kind of like ugh. All right, let's take a look at the field. Doug Neal, someone we don't talk too much about, sitting in 4th, doing a fantastic job. Jeff Price in the 14, sitting in 5th. Who was the biggest drop out of that one? Probably, obviously, Ben Adams because he was involved in that wreck. Yeah, like I would say Ben going to be the biggest one dropping back there after bringing out the 5th caution. But he's sitting right there beside Andrew Himmelman, so this should be interesting. 2 curses battling each other.
I really need Ben to win.
Pace car is coming off, and John is taking off.
Oh, a great start from the top 3. And coming off the corner, he got a great run.
Oh, look back here. Excuse me. I saw JT Poole battling there for a second. He's back here in 6th place. He's alongside Mitchell Snare in the 43, and Zach Howell's behind him in that 3 car.
And JT Poole is going to go to the inside here on Mitchell Snare. See if he can hold it coming off the turn 2. He does, and he clears him.
Yeah, and
moves
right in
up
front
the
of him.
high lane.
Got Doug Neal and Jeff Price battling it out right now.
And Doug Neal is really loving that inside lane. Let's see if he can get around Jeff Price coming. Jeff's got a really good car in turn 1 and 2, but Neal is sitting there battling back.
Oh, man, almost bounced off of each other there. Oh, JT working the wheel.
Saved it.
All I
Fantastic.
saw was his little avatar in the little cockpit swinging them arms back and forth.
Yeah. And I can't even believe that he passed Jeff Price in that whole situation.
Right?
But Jeff probably saw it happen and he was like, I don't want no part of this.
Gonna be working on Doug Neal now in the 33. We'll go ahead and actually the gap between 1st and 2nd is about a second, so we're gonna keep looking at this battle going on here for 4th. Ben Adams up to 9th currently.
I am really happy. I'm mad that I didn't pick Doug Neal tonight.
Yeah, it's rough because you never know who's going to do really well at short tracks and who's going to kind of just crap the bed, really. Oh,
Well,
we
a lot of
got
times-
Jeff Wyatt off the pace there. He went down low, real low.
Oh, he has a lot of damage to that right side.
Dan Halsman working on Andrew Himmelman. Same with Trevor Shaw. Outside of him. Go back up here with Doug Neal. Battle's still going on. Ooh, JT is just, he is there. Gonna try to sneak in on the inside here. But like I said, I'm actually surprised. I don't know if they've updated, I haven't raced this track in quite a while, but I wonder if they've updated the track, because I do not remember this Highline working as well as it has been all night.
There was an update this week. Not sure if that had any indication of that. So I would be interested to know.
Back up front here, John is taking the gloves off and running with it.
John doesn't have someone to battle with, which works in his favor because he can just kind of run his race. Doesn't have to fight anybody. He can just go.
They cross the line. Everyone's running pretty much the same lap times, almost 20 O's. Fastest lap was John on that one there.
Yeah, he's not into any traffic.
But Stan Halsman actually running a really quick lap for where he's at. He ran a 20-0 as well too. And he's back in 12th.
Price has really fallen off. He's fallen back. He's fallen back to 8th. He's in this gaggle of cars. He's our points leader at the moment, and Bill Edwards is in 2nd place, and he right now is 2 spots ahead. Oh! Gosh, saw the 43 get a little loose there on the straightaway.
Oh, Stan Halsman's getting in this.
Oh!
He's going to bump Jeff Price in the 14 and shoot him up the track. Oh my god. I saw Stan coming in high and I got scared.
But great job by Jeff. You know, that's why he is the points leader. He has wreck avoidance. He knows his surroundings, and he's calm and collected and doesn't let it bother him. He just carries on with his race.
Absolutely. And I think right now, honestly, with the way that the points are, as long as Jeff can just finish these races,
it's going to be very hard for these other guys to catch him.
Absolutely, especially past 5th spot.
Yeah, because he, with Christopher Darling, he was winning races, but the problem with that was Jeff Price was finishing 3rd, 4th
Bill
position.
Edwards back here was side by side with Mitchell Snare. They were like almost door to door with one another. I caught that out of the side of my eye there.
Those spidey senses.
Yeah.
And Trevor Shaw, 2 spins. He's still in this race. He's sitting in 9th position. Not bad for having a car break loose twice.
Looks like the 27 of Trevor Shaw is going to try and get in on this as well too. He's on the low end. Still got some heavy damage on the front end, but doesn't seem to be slowing him down one bit. Like everybody's spanned out, kind of calmed down a little bit after a couple of numerous cautions. It looks like everyone's doing a really good job.
And Himmelman is in the wall. Wow, got it coming off the
Oh, and speaking of that, the 2 is going to get into the back end of him as well too. Justin's a lap down, the only car a lap down right now.
He smacked it pretty hard.
Got Ben Adams in the number 5 working on JT Poole for that 5th place position right now.
I wonder what's kind of happened with JT Poole. He was up there battling the leaders, having a great night, and now he's kind of just, I think it's just because he's stuck in the pack.
Ooh, Ben is on the rear end of JT there.
Laying the chrome down.
And Bill got a hell of a run, but Ben's going to try and block Bill going down into turn 3. And pretty aggressive right there. Bill's going to go to the high side, and Ben's going to go to the high side.
It's a cat and mouse game.
It is, and speaking of cats and mice, 33. Don't know what that has to do with a cat and a mouse, but
wait to hear your story. Already getting loose.
Oh, man. JT Poole giving. Ben. No
caution. Oh,
no, caution is out. Ben just had enough of JT Poole and just right hooked him. Yikes.
Short tracks equals short tempers, baby.
Oh yeah. We kind of saw that unfold, but JT Poole got up into the 33 of Ben Adams, or not Ben Adams, of whoever the hell I'm trying to say. Doug Neal right here. Gets a little tap there, checks up, and then Ben just kind of gives him the work. Look at this from the blimp. Get a good little view here, see what's going on.
He gets a bump right there. That gives JT a really good run.
See the 9 get to the 33, and then just like that, nothing. Bill Edwards, oof. He got around that really well.
Okay, I'm gonna pull in a driver for an interview.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't forget.
Yep.
Hey, Doug, Josh, and Tim up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Hey, you're having a great run tonight. Your car looks good. You look comfortable. How's it out there?
It feels pretty good right now. It gets a little tight on the longer runs, but adjust that brake bias and get it to turn a little better. So we're doing pretty good right now. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, you were sitting up there battling for fourth. Great battle between you, JT Poole, and catching on Nathan. But just want to say, great run tonight.
I appreciate it. Yeah, me and Nate, he's a good teammate, man. We run a bunch of laps tonight before the race started to dial in the brake bias and everything, and came up pretty good, I think, right now. Knock on wood. It could all change in a minute.
You
Oh,
both
absolutely.
are doing great.
Yeah,
I
it looks like
appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
looks like JT Poole got into you there on that last one. He checked up and Ben just kind of gave him the right hook, spun him around. I thought he was about to take you out. He kind of got into your back end there.
Yeah, he did. Colin got a little loose on the lap before that, and I checked up some and I had to regain my composure there, and JT got up in underneath me there. I thought he was going to get me too, but I thought he actually bumped me when he spun, but maybe not.
Nah, you don't have a whole lot of damage back there, so it's still looking pretty clean. So get back up there, man. You're sitting 7th.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Good luck, Doug.
Thank you.
All right, that was Doug Neal driving that number 33 Simbox.
Again, huge shout out to Simbox. If you're in the market for a for a box for your kit or your, I don't even know what I'm saying. Help me out here. For your rig,
Your
sorry.
body, yeah.
Yeah, then facebook.com/SimboxPC is who you want to get with Doug Neal, part of that group there as well.
And another huge shout out to Cantrelli's Market up in Tennessee. I'm gonna find out where they are in Tennessee, so I give the right information. They got all your snacks, drinks, and gas. If you're ever up that way.
Like a Wawa's for Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, Himmelman got a bad start there.
Oh, it looked like Colin. I don't know what happened there, but it looked like Colin and John like went through
Was
each
that
other.
John?
That was
Oh,
weird.
I thought that was Himmelman. I'm sorry.
No, John. It was, yeah, I don't know what was going on there. But anyways, Ben Adams, he was up in first,
Second
but
place.
Trevor Shaw,
Oh,
27,
didn't even notice
up
that.
in first place.
Oh,
Wow, 3 wide back here.
Oh.
Just a second. Ben Adams on the outside of that one, and Nathan and John was in that, but
can't do
John
that.
is just rushing back up there, wasting no time.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to get around Ben Adams.
Oh, no, Ben.
Oh no! Right in front of the leaders.
Oh no.
No
And
caution.
he's off the track, but it doesn't
it's
matter.
caution.
And Bill Edwards also around. I saw that one too.
Ooh.
Wow, Ben cannot keep a hold of this car right now. Getting loose.
Big mess in the back. Big mess. It was going to be I think this was the caution. I do not believe
Go ahead and
that,
take a little look-see.
Yeah, go to the number 86.
Oh,
from
yeah,
Jeff
I see
White.
it. Yeah, I see it from JT Poole's area too.
Quite a battle back here. See, coming off a turn, going into turn 3.
Oh,
Wyatt
yeah,
gets a
Bill.
little loose, then Bill gets into him in front of JT Poole. Himmelman slows down. Great job wreck avoidance, guys. Looks like JT has a little damage, but not bad.
Right on board with Bill. See what happens here.
Oh yeah. He was already spinning before Bill even got there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just timing-wise. Ben just happened to go around at the same time that everybody else was just kind of wrecking. We're going to see pit stops here as well too. Trevor Shaw still up front. Guys in right now. Of course, while we're under this caution, I know we talked about it a little bit last race, but some of these boys are going to be participating in a truck race. Looks like it's actually going to be put on by Lynchburg T-shirts, which is going to be the sponsor that's on Ben Adams' car. And then correct me if I am wrong, but I want to say, actually, I'm going to ask you, Miss Himmelman. Is that y'all's company, Lynchburg T-shirts?
Lynchburg T-shirt Company in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Just decided to look them up. Oh, they got some. I'll make sure I'm looking at the right. Oh, they're going back green.
Yep, here we go. Green flag underway. Trevor Shaw, Nathan Mallard. These green flags are so quick. Bringing you to the green flag here. So we had a couple guys in the back that were that took some pit stops.
And Trevor Shaw is holding down that lead. Lap 166 of 200. Oh, and Nathan tried to go to the inside, but John was there. They're going to head off in turn 2. Oh, wrecking Ben Adams into the number 2. Oh.
Caution is not out. Caution. Still green. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. There we go. Got it underway. Ben just not being able to handle that.
Bad night. I'm not sure that was his fault this time. I'm going to take a quick look. Oh, no. Justin White was spinning and spun right down into Josh.
Oh, Bill got a little sideways there, coming off of 4 right next to Mitchell. Looks like he's keeping it. Oh no, the 9 of JT Poole is around. He's saving it.
He's in the grass. Woo! Whoa!
And these cars are becoming a handful now.
Oh, Zach Howe is getting sideways off the corner. Woo! He saved it.
Jeez, it's getting crazy. 20 laps to go.
Oh, the 43! Getting a little sideways. These guys are just trying to get these positions. You know,
Bill's going to try to go down low on snare. Oh, God, slide job. Oh, no, pushed him into the wall. Boys are rubbing each other right now. Holy
JT Poole rounded back there.
I just see that. Yep, he's going to get it straightened out. Continues it on. Good sportsmanship right there. Trevor Shaw back up here. Man, there's a lot of action going on right now.
A lot of smoke still from that JT Poole accident right there, and coming off of 4. And right here, right now, we've got John Canzero in first place with Trevor Shaw in second, and then Nathan Moyer and Doug Neal and Colin Ulrey rounding out your top 5.
Where is Jeff Price? Jeff Price is in 13th.
13th, a lap down.
JT Poole, last one on the lead lap. Colin here, going to be working on Doug Neal. Looks like we do have James Lorello and Travis White. They did retire, it looks like. That's going to leave us with 15 cars on the lead lap. Or sorry, 15 cars in general, 13 of those on the lead lap. Oh, the 3. Zach Howell just saw that coming. Got loose at a turn 4. Colin is now working. Oh no, Colin sideways.
He saves it.
Grass job going on there. Oh, he's gonna get right up there in the pack. Oh no, Bill's gonna have to check up.
I'll tell you what, before this race is over, that whole turn 1 grass won't have to be mowed.
Not at all, and they are all over the place. Bill is trying to find a place to go. Colin is trying to make it work right now. These guys are throwing it all down. Go back up to the
Trevor
front.
Shaw still sitting in second place.
That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. He was not having a great race. You can tell by the damage of his car, battling in the back.
Twice. But he was a lap down, and here he is running in second place. Still could win this thing. The car doesn't look like it's handling terribly at all. If Nathan is struggling to get by him, Oh,
Yeah, Bill
Hard push
Edwards
to the
here
outside.
working with Jeff Wyatt, trying
Harry
to get to the
Houdini
inside of
somewhere.
him. Yeah, Himmelman still blinking like he has been for pretty much the whole night here. JT Poole, man, tough break. Back in 12th, been battling with the leaders up front. Just can't make it work. Got sideways, gets loose, just all over the place. Around the same time, everybody else was just going crazy.
And we are coming to lap 180 of 200 in this fantastic race at historical North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, these guys have definitely not disappointed us in the 87s. Not only have they really, I mean, the cautions haven't been that bad. I'll take the cautions we've had for the amount of racing we've done.
Oh, Doug.
Oh, one of Nathan is working on Trevor Shaw right now. It's right on board with him.
And a special shout out to Dale Earnhardt Jr. for getting this track put together by his team so they could record or laser this track for us, because it is fantastic. And shout out to everybody at iRacing for doing such a fantastic job giving us visuals that you can't see if you go to that track today.
Oh, absolutely not. It doesn't look, it's like night and day with the way it looks now.
Yeah, and what a great battle for second place here. And it looks like Nathan's finally going to clear him off of turn 4. So that's going to put Trevor in 3rd place. Let's see if Nathan has anything for John. I don't know that he's going to be able to track him down.
Everybody's fanned out quite a bit again after the chaos has settled. John running with this one. 2-second lead between him and Nathan Maurer in the 01. So he's just got to sit pretty right now. Stay out of trouble like he's been doing and kind of just hope that the caution doesn't come out. I think if anyone wants to keep this green, it's going to be him.
Yeah, and I don't see why we wouldn't have it stay green unless the car snaps. You know, that things get difficult, and I understand. But John, what a great run he's having tonight.
Yeah, and for someone that's a part-time driver as well too, it's crazy his skill level in these cars in general. Like, he just seems to know the ins and outs of these things no matter where we're at.
Taking a look, looks like Bill Edwards is working on Colin Ulrey at the moment. He gets right up to his bumper. Gets a great run off of 2. And then 3 and 4, Colin kind of takes it back, but you see it's right up there, and Bill takes that way high line, tries to get a run off of 4.
Oh, Colin sideways. Oh, we got the Jeff Wyatt back there too, 86, getting a little sideways as well.
And then getting tight in turn 1 and 2, trying to stay out of the way. Whoa! It's a little dicey. Back up here with Zach Howe. Oh, they all kind of wobbled there coming out of turn 4. Oh, what a great save. Edwards is trying so hard to get around Colin Ulrey.
Yeah, the battles on the track right now they're heating up. They've been saving this. Like they've been saving it for the last 10 laps. Wow, 10 laps to go already. Holy crap.
Oh! Bill Edwards gives him the boot. Hit him right in the rear end.
Guess who's catching up? Nathan went from 2 seconds back to half a second.
Why did I even say he might not be able to
2 seconds back and then up to half a second within a lap and a half. He has been saving tires like crazy, and he is still gaining on John right now.
We have come down to
Oh, and caution's out.
No.
Don't know who
Wonder.
it is.
I'm looking through the field, looking through the field. I don't see
I don't know.
nothing.
JT Poole looks like he's. I don't remember him having that much front end damage.
Let me see. Where is he? I'm gonna do a reverse.
Take a look and see.
It wasn't him. These two? Oh! Wait, was that the cause of the caution? Doug Neal and the 27. It shouldn't have been a caution, but I've seen crazier things. It's about the only thing I found.
I'm just kind of rolling through here, trying to take a
Left
look.
192.
The caution's already flying. Okay. Oh, yep, yeah, I see it. All right. So these guys are battling right here. Doug Neal go to the inside. Oh, yeah. Gives him a little spin job. Yeah, surprised that was a caution. Maybe it's because 27 spun right in front of the 33 and iRacing triggered it.
Maybe.
Nothing crazy. Yeah, like you said, based off of what we've seen through the rest of the night, that one is not really that bad. You know what that means? It's gonna be like a green-white checker coming across here.
It really is.
And I think Nathan's got a good spot right now. This is going to be, I mean, he knows that he's got to know by now that John is going to jump the start as soon as the car goes in. As long as he can time this restart right, there's a good chance he's going to be able to work it. And they're all on the same tires, so they're 41 laps in on this tire run right now. The top 3 are currently. The only person with the freshest tires in the top 10 is going to be Bill Edwards. He's got 33 laps on his tires. So we're going to have 3 to go as they come to the line. Woo! This is going to be an intense 3 laps.
I am so excited.
And Nathan's going to have that high line going into 1 too.
Whatever happens, the next flag could end this race.
See what happens here.
And there
he goes.
Oh, John just says go right away, but he gets loose. Nathan Moyer to the inside.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And look at that. Look at Doug. Doug going around the 27 and the
there's
top
a wreck
3.
in the back. 87.
No, don't throw the flag.
Looks like everyone saved it. Everyone's still going. No flag.
Oh, this is going to be some crazy racing.
27. Doug Neal sitting right there in 3rd place.
Nathan
if
doing
these two
everything
got together,
he can.
Doug Neal could come around and win this race. I would love to see that.
Absolutely.
Coming down to the white flag at the line. John in 1st, Nathan in 2nd. Nathan's going to try to put that down in there.
Nathan is trying so hard right now.
But John is so good on that runoff. Coming into the final turn for the final time.
Oh, we got Colin in the grass.
And
into
Nathan
somebody.
Is going to come up just short.
Wow.
John is your winner, and fantastic 3rd and 4th place results. Doug Neal in 3rd, and Trevor Shaw finishes out 4th. Zach Howland 5th. Andrew Himmelman, great recovery. Started 13th, finished 6th. JT Poole, tough break for him. He's going to finish in 7th. And after that is Stan Hausman in 8th. Colin Ulrey in 9th. He was up there battling for the lead for a long time. Mitchell Snare in 10th. Jeff Wyatt's going to come home 11th. Bill Edwards going to come home 12th. Jeff Price going to come home 13th. Justin B. White 14th. And my pick, Ben Adams, going to come home 15th. He had a rough night as well. And James Lorello, 16th, and Travis White is going to finish out 17th in this fantastic race at North Wilkesboro Speedway.
Yeah, that was intense to say the least. They actually did a really good job of keeping it clean those last 3 laps at that point, and it looks like we got a little 3-way spin job going on up there. Go ahead and get everybody
let's see. John and who was the third person? Oh, was it Nathan? Oh yeah, he got second. Okay.
there we go.
All right, I'm going to pull in our third place finisher. All right, we are with our third place finisher, Doug Neal. Doug, you pulled off a third place finish.
Yeah, I don't know where I pulled that from, but I did. I got lucky, I guess.
I don't think that was luck. You were driving that car fantastic the
Well,
entire race.
I appreciate that. We put a lot of laps in today, this afternoon. Just trying to, like I said, trying to dial the car in earlier, and we came up with a good set, I think. I mean, with the brake and the steering ratio and everything, we weren't killing the tires too bad. I did that first run, just destroyed the tires about 25 laps into it. I kept saying, God, 40 more laps in this thing? No way.
Well,
So,
you
yeah.
guys did a great job on that first long green flag run. I mean, those tires by the end of that run had to be just absolute toast.
They were toast. It was like running on butter. I kept telling Nate over the radio, over the comm, I said, I cannot believe after the way practice was that we have not had a caution in 70 laps. This is
I
crazy.
know it blows my mind how well everyone in this league handles these cars, because coming into it there were so many people that just were not on board with Wilkesboro at all. Everyone seemed to be kind of dreading coming here, but then you run 70 laps green flag and it's like all
Crazy.
that goes away.
Yeah, I think everybody was being really patient there to start with, and then once his tires started going, everybody was slipping and sliding. That's when it brought that caution out. But yeah, I was totally surprised, and I mean, we all did a good job that first run, no doubt.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you're with Simbox, so I'm sure you have some shout outs you'd like to give out.
Oh yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my teammate Nate. I mean, he pushes me. We work together really good, working on driving lines and getting the cars dialed in for the Wednesday night races. Well, every we're in just about 5 leagues together, I think. So he's a great teammate to have, and just give a shout out to all my teammates, Justin White and Travis White. Travis showed up a little late tonight, but yeah, we got a pretty good team, and I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
No, absolutely. Thank you. You put on a hell of a show. We thoroughly enjoyed Wilkesboro tonight.
Yeah, it was a fun time, man. It was a good race. It was enjoyable.
Great job, Doug.
Great bunch of guys in this league. Not a lot of fussing and yelling and complaining.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody gets spun out and say, "Hey, I apologize, man. I didn't mean to do that." And it's just a racing incident. And a lot of these guys know that, So it's good bunch of guys to race with.
A lot of respect here from a lot of the leagues that we've been around. I would say this is definitely the highest as far as respect
I would say
goes.
Top notch.
100%.
Yeah, a bunch of good guys in every series we have. I mean, it's a bunch. It's just good, clean racing, and I mean, things happen, and we move on from it.
Well, Talladega's next week, so not going to be much as far as practice. It's just going to be more fingers crossed and hope for the best.
That's just exactly. That's all that's going to be. Try not to get somebody hung up.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, man. Finally breaking the top 3 this season. And I mean, like I said before, hell of a job.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Good job broadcasting, too. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Gosh, I couldn't imagine it. I love his, the way he said it felt like you were driving on butter.
That's the perfect way of putting it.
That's fantastic. But you could not tell by watching this race that they were having that kind of a problem.
No, not at all.
After that long.
Not
know.
at all. Yeah, I mean, 40 something laps on that last run there. So
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna talk to second place finisher Nathan. Almost pulls off the double at North Wilkesboro.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't bumper. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I would have felt too bad. He deserves a win. I think he's got pole just about every single race that he's made with us here.
yeah, I think he's a part-time driver too, which is blows my mind. Could just imagine how well he could run if he did a full season. But yeah, right there at the end, it looked like it was weird. We were looking at the scoring sheet because we were looking at other battles going on, and you were about 2 seconds off the lead, and then all of a sudden you're 5/10 off, and we're like, holy crap! If anybody is saving tires, it's you.
Yep, I knew what I could. I kind of did that first long green run that we had. I fell back like 3 seconds, and then I was bumping his bumper for 10, 15 laps till that caution came out. I just wanted to see how fast I could catch him, and I knew there at the end with about 18 to go, I knew it was time to push, and I reeled him in like a fish. But then that caution just screwed me over.
Yeah, you put on a hell of a show. To say that last run there, you're about 45 laps in on tires. How hard were you pushing? Just giving it everything?
Before that last caution, when I was about 2 seconds behind him, I caught up to him. I was pushing as hard as I could without burning up my right rear too much. The right rear is what really burns up here quick. You want that to be good.
I saw a couple guys taking 2, and it didn't seem to really work out for them. Most of those guys dropped back. So, yeah, I mean, I have no idea what else to really say, man. I mean, up in the top 3 again. I mean, you just put on a hell of a show, dude. And Talladega's next week, so like I was talking to your teammate Doug there. Not much you're going to be able to do there. It's just going to be a lot of hoping for the best.
Yeah, just remember, David Reagan won a super speedway race before it's anybody's race.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like the jab. I really do.
It's good to have them for the guys that aren't as strong, so they always have a chance at winning too. It's good for them.
Yeah.
Well, was anything...
even they can even win at Martinsville.
Yeah.
Anybody could have won this race. Really, it actually went a lot cleaner than what I thought it was going to be tonight.
It seems like that's like the rolling joke too, is like everyone kind of gets into like this weird mojo where they're like, oh, God, we have to race here, and then they put on one of the greatest shows.
Yeah, like Dover.
Yeah, exactly.
But that was a lot of fun out there tonight. And congrats to John on his first win. I even told him the other day that poles don't mean jack crap in these 87 cars. It all comes down to tire wear.
That's good.
Well, is there anybody you want to give a shout out to while you're here?
Yeah, my good buddy Doug Neal. I think it's first time finishing in the top 3 here.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad for him, his company to sponsor me, Simbox PC, and my dad and my buddy, my wife are all watching.
Nice. Well, congratulations, man, on the second place finish, and we can't wait to see what you can do at Talladega next week.
Second place is the first loser. Have a good night, guys.
Take care.
See you, Nathan. All right. Oh, whoa. Things are moving. There we go. And now, our winner, the man of the hour, pulls off the win at North Wilkesboro. Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
How does it feel to finally get that out of the way?
That was awesome. Nathan's an awesome driver. To be able to battle him that hard was pretty cool. Did almost overdrive turn 3 that final lap because I thought I was going to get the bumper range at turn 3. But otherwise, it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, he pretty much, when we talked to him, pretty much said that you deserved it and did a good job of keeping him off of you and everything else like that. So I think that's the cool thing about it is you don't really have to worry too much about that guy when it comes to racing. And luckily, nobody here really seems to kind of play the dirty card when it comes to racing as well, too. So, I mean, that finish was about as clean as it could get.
Yep. Everybody took their patience. Sometimes got a little out of hand. Not gonna point fingers, but all in all, good day. All in all, good day.
Yeah, I mean, Wilkesboro is a rough track, and you throw these cars on there, and you're sliding all over the place. I mean, it's pretty much loose, just about anywhere you can think about, mid-turn, exit, and everything else. So, yeah, kind of walk us through like the last 5-6 laps. What were you thinking? Did you know Nathan was going to come up on you that quick, or?
I knew Nathan was gonna come. I do believe he had a little better tires than I did, because I sort of killed mine on the last run.
Yeah.
But, thank God I'm a dirt racer, so I could wheel this thing around here. But it was good. Last 5 laps was just trying not to push my luck too far. Just take what I could and hope it worked out.
It's crazy how well you maintain control of the car in general. It seemed like, if anything, your line was just extremely fast. No matter where you're at, like I said, throughout the most of the night, you were up on the high side. You made that work really well. The low end was like next to nothing. Just about anywhere you put that car, it seemed to do what you wanted it to.
Just made it work. And a good winner never shares his secrets.
Well, I don't know if you're going to be at Talladega next week, but that's going to be a huge race. I'm sure it's going to be just as chaotic as well, too. But is there anybody you want to thank while you're here?
Thank Blue Ridge for sponsoring us on the cars. Thanks Simbox for giving us a sponsor. Marlin Motorsports signing me a while back. And all my family that's been supporting me.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the win. And like I said, are you going to be able to make it to Talladega next week?
Yes, I will.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Well, awesome job, dude. We can't wait to see you next week.
All right.
Thanks, John.
I'm tangled in wires.
I don't know why that was so funny. Maybe because it's late.
Yeah, everything's funny right now. Well, that's
great race, Josh.
Yeah,
fantastic. We could have not asked for a better race at North Wilkesboro with these guys. It's like they're professionals.
They're getting better and better. Like, I mean, coming
every
in,
week.
Like I said, we've only been doing 7 races so far with them. We got 2 more left, which is such a sad thing to say as well too. But coming from race 1 and going back through the tapes and looking at where they're at now, I mean, a hell of a job to everybody. Literally, you're racing some of the craziest tracks in the craziest cars, and everybody's doing such a great job of maintaining not only respect on the track, but just straight up like skill with these cars, especially here.
Yes. Yeah, and shout out to all of you guys that raced tonight. All of you did fantastic. And Trevor Shaw, great job, buddy. You got it spun around twice. You came back from a lap down, and you finished, I believe, 4th.
4th place, yeah. I mean, that's not bad. We had a lot of guys we don't really talk about much up in the top 5. I mean, Zach Howell in the 3 car, another guy who always has bad weekends. He finishes top 5. Trevor Shaw, like you said, after multiple spins. Doug Neal, who has, again, some of the worst luck and is typically in the back of the pack, coming in on the top 3. Andrew Himmelman had a rough night all night long, finishes 6th. It's crazy seeing some different names, which means points are going to change a little bit. Not by much, I don't think. Jeff Price did finish in 13th, being the leader, and he was a lap down. So I don't think it's going to dethrone him because Bill Edwards is ahead of him by 1 position. I think Jeff is still going to stay in the lead here, in my opinion. I think as long as he continues to start in these races, he's probably going to hold on to that spot with 2 races to go.
Yeah, and great job to everybody tonight. Just I can't say enough.
Yeah, and of course, we always want to thank Simbox, Cantrell's Market, the sponsor in the series as well, too. Darling for putting together the NSRA, this league, and everything else, and letting us be aboard, like we say every night. Of course, we appreciate the fans that come out, that watch these races with us every single week. And we say this all the time. You watch Wilkesboro, it was a fantastic race, but now we get to take these bad boys to Talladega, and these last 2 races are going to be huge, and Talladega is going to be so much fun. I'm jealous. I would love to race these things.
I do too. And, you know, it just gets better and better every track. I can't wait to see if they carry this season on to another season after this one. I believe they will. This has been very successful for them. With the guys that are coming out every week, it's just been a great field.
Absolutely. But thank you again for everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully we'll see y'all next week. I'm Josh, and Tim's with me as always. And thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thanks. Have a great night, everybody.